everyone, so today I have sort of like an everyday smoky eye makeup tutorial for you, if that makes sense. If you wanted to do something a little bit more glamorous or just kind of smoky, I feel like this is a really good look just for daytime, and you can easily bump it up into evening time. It might be a little bit much for early mornings, but if you are starting your day off like early afternoon or mid-afternoon and you're going to want to transition and you need this look to last you into the nighttime, I feel like this is an appropriate sort of daytime smoky eye. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. I already have my foundation and everything on. I'm using the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation, and there's a review for that linked in the down bar to check out. So to get started, I'm going to take Bare for my Lorac Pro Matte Palette with a nice big fluffy brush, and I'm just putting this into my crease and lid. This is going to act as our transition color, and it's going to be pretty essential to have the other eyeshadows just blend out like a dream later on. The next color that we're going to use is Pink Mauve, and I love this shade. It's just such a nice dusty rose color, and it still has a lot of the brown hues in it. So I'm taking a flat brush and just putting this onto my lid, and I'm sort of barely going to put this into my crease, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend everything out. I don't want this to be super heavy or super noticeable with the other colors, so that's why I'm putting my lid shade down first, and then we're just going to work around that. Now we're getting into the heart of the smoky eye, so I'm taking Corduroy, which is this nice true brown color. You want to make sure you're tapping off extra for all these eyeshadows, by the way, because there's a ton of fallout, and as you can see, they're super pigmented. So I'm basically focusing this on the outer corner. I'm really going to start defining the shape of this eye look. So I'm building up a V in the outside edge by bringing this down to the outer corner of my lid and slowly incorporating this all the way to the inner corner in the crease. And I'm also keeping this true to the crease, but right by the orbital bone. I'm not going to really be blending this up to the brow bone. You just kind of want to focus it in that area for this specific look. One of the most important parts about these looks is blending, blending, blending. So you want to make sure you're going back with that really nice big fluffy brush to sort of diffuse the edges so you don't have any harsh edges and everything is just nicely blended out. Now I'm going back with Pink Mauve because a lot of that really did get lost when I was blending out the corduroy color. So I'm just focusing this on the center of my lid. And this is just where smoky eyes can tend to get a little bit tedious because you need to keep going back and forth and just really blending everything out. So now I'm going back with the blending brush and blending those edges together just to make sure everything just looks like it's just really nicely melted together. Now to work on the inner corner and highlighting, I'm taking Linen, which is a matte white. You could use a shimmer here if you want, but I just wanted to use all the colors from this palette. And you just want to put this any areas that you want to lighten up. So basically the inner corner and wherever you feel is necessary, or some areas look too dark. Now that we have the upper part of our eyes down pat, it's time to work on the lower lash line. So here I am taking Chocolate, which is the darkest brown, in this palette. And I'm just using a flat top brush, and I'm getting this as close to the lash line as I possibly can. I don't want to have this blended out super far down on my lower lash line, so that's why I'm keeping the darkest color as close as I can to my actual lashes. And then I'm going to blend all this out with Latte, which is the lightest brown color. And I'm not going to be dragging this down super far. I'm just sort of doing it to diffuse the color and just have everything just blend nicely, so there is some hint of smokiness on the lower lash line. Now it's time for the last step with this palette, and I'm taking Jet Black. And you want to make sure, again, that you're tapping this away. And this is where it gets tricky. I'm not a huge fan of this black eyeshadow, is using it as a liner, because if you tap away the extra, so you're not going to get that much color payoff as a liner, but then if you don't tap it off, you're just going to get a ton of fallout everywhere. So that's sort of one criticism that I have, is that these shadows aren't best used as liners if you want a good color payoff. But again, I'm just keeping this as close to the lash line as I possibly can, and if you wanted, you could wiggle your brush up to sort of diffuse it into the rest of the look if you wanted to, depending how smoky you want to go with this. And then that's going to finish it off with the palette that we're using. And I will have a link for this palette in the description box below. Alright, we are almost done with this look, so we're on to the very last steps. Curling your lashes is key, especially with a look like this, because I really enjoy having my eyelashes just really stand out and just sort of be like the showstopper. So I'm just curling my lashes, and today I'm going to be using my CoverGirl, the Super Sizer Mascara, and I just love this. The only thing is that you really kind of have to work with it, because you have to literally turn the brush through your lashes to get the best results, but it's just really nice. It makes your lashes long, and it also thickens them at the same time, which is awesome. And I'm going to top this look off with lips. I'm using my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Istanbul. And I love this because it's a pink, but it also has some purple hues to it. And it's just kind of a really unexpected color. It's not your typical pink or nude color. And I just thought that it paired really nicely with our eye look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you're interested in supporting my channel besides subscribing, check the info box down below. And if you aren't subscribed already, I hope you do click that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite kind of smoky eye to wear is. And here are the final close-ups and results of this look. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.